Okay, so loading our game while I wait for Twitch dashboard to catch up with the fact that I'm streaming, because it always seems to take forever to update on my phone. And I'm too lazy to set my other monitor up beside me. We'll just bring up my menu while I unfuck Twitch. Yeah, what do you know? Nope. Come on. Thank you. Yay! So, we have a stream. Can I go around wearing... Oh, I haven't earned them yet. It just occurred to me that I can probably put the shorts on once we get them. That's the thing, is I've got to get them. I don't think everything through. Why the hell have I got a scarecrow all the way up there? What on earth was I thinking with that one? You come down here, pal. Let's see, we'll put you down here. You can make sure that these crops behave themselves. And dear God, help me, I'm watering all of this now. If this wasn't an incentive enough to upgrade my tools, I don't know what is. High action. This almost would make a decent screensaver. Just the music playing quietly. Don't think I can't see you there, Ancient Fruit. Just the music playing quietly in the background. Little person going up and down, watering the crops. It would work, it would be a thing. We should get the other one. Yes. Ooh, gold ancient fruit. Oi, thank you. Because I've just realised what I've just said. For the generation, for the current generation, a screensaver was the thing that old people had on their computers back when the big monitors, the big scary boxes that they probably use as fucking footrests now, they actually used to display pictures on them. You used to plug them into the computer and they would display pictures. And if you didn't use it for too long, the picture would kind of burn into the screen, so that no matter what else you did, you had this faint background image of whatever else you had previously been watching. So if you paused that adult video for too long, your parents would see that you had them titties out for the whole world. And the point of a screensaver was to basically keep your screen active, keep your screen moving, so that the titties didn't burn in. There was one that springs to mind. It was a Simpsons screensaver. And I don't know why Red's laughing. It didn't have titties in it. I looked. It was Homer Simpson and Ned Flanders. It was just a big screen full of lawn, divided down along the center horizontally by a fence, and it was just Homer and Ned in their Sunday best mowing the lawn. And it was such a peaceful screensaver. And this is what that reminds me of this. This reminds me of that one way around. It's late. We're now into we're approaching our 4th hour of streaming for the day.
I'm laughing because you'll always find a Simpsons reference.
It's because Simpsons is life.
Didn't dispute this, I just find it amusing.
Now what you find is wholesome Star Trek references.
I know. It's perfect.
And we're about to pass out. Fucking typical. Right, can I fill up my watering can without dying? No, apparently not. They'll find us face down in the fucking pond. Dear Cap, I'd like to give my cows a special treat. They've been such good girls and hungry too. Could you bring me one bunch of amaranth? They love that stuff. Thanks, dear. Marnie. Well, we can't leave a good girl unrewarded, can we? Let's see here. What am I going to nom to keep me going? I don't want to plant these. I don't want to use these yet. I want to plant them. Hang on, what the fuck was that with the silver... Oh, it's an ancient fruit. Okay, we will keep the silver starred ancient fruit. Oh, spice berries. We can nom them. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so we're about to collapse from exhaustion, but let's nom a berry, because, you know, that fixes all of our problems. I have a funny feeling that did I sell everything? I thought I had saved a few mushrooms and stuff for caving. I may have put it in my autumn chest. I hope I put it in my autumn chest, otherwise I don't know where it all went, but I thought I'd save myself those things for the sake of not passing out, dying in my field and being nommed on by fucking Nugget. Because I just know that those chickens are waiting, biding their time. Right, where is Spot? I cannot find Spot. I will grab that, and I'll grab that, and there's nothing hidden down there. Jesus Christ! I just walked up, and as the chicken scrolled into my view, where it was sitting over the...
quest is vain.
Oh, thank you for the follow, maybe. As I scrolled up, the chicken was poised just over there. It looked like it was fucking smoking. Little stoner chicken. It's like, Jesus, dude, tell me how you really feel. Nugget. Typical. Nugget was hitting the nug. Let's just trim this back. Not that we need to, because my chickens don't eat anything, because I've got all the grass inside the fence. Damn it, how long had that sapling been there with me sweeping up and down before then? And that's what finally kills it. I don't know, I got nothing. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's a Wednesday. And Pierre's an asshole. Oh, there's stuff to harvest down there. Also, a little milestone. That was my 50th follower. Woo! That's one of those little boxes with Twitch. There are different levels of streamer on Twitch. You can be just a streamer like me. And then you've got affiliates, which is where you unlock subscribers and certain advertising, I think. And you get bugger all out of it. It really is just a feather in your cap that they hand you, just as having learnt your way around Twitch. And then when you get to base, I think it's like, you need something like 6 times what you achieved to become an affiliate, to become a partner. But then when you're a Twitch partner, you get something like half of your ad revenue and shit like that. But yes, 50 followers is one of the criteria for affiliate. I have a feeling that just the sheer volume of streaming I've done lately might nudge me towards another one of their boxes. Of course, I stream so irregularly that I would lose it straight up. I'm not actually going to be jumping on the affiliate bandwagon if I tick all those boxes and it's offered, because I'll lose it that quickly. I don't think it's one of those things that you get and you've just got it. What am I doing? Not your mum. What am I doing? You just asked that question. I'm sorry, but clearly you're not learning. Really, I can't apply an axe to a child? What fucking... What the steaming Bethesda is this? Fine. Ouch. Damn straight I'll be getting some mods for that. You're always following, just like the chickens. Watching, waiting for the right moment to strike. Fueled by salt and memes. Well, this has been a dud day. It's like you're expecting me to object or react some way other than with...
No, but it's so true!
With my, well, duh face. If you can even call the purgatory that is cohabitation with me living.
Aw, it's not that bad.
The point of order, they give us a homeless person up there, they give us a shovel down here. Where is the mod to retrieve the shovel and beat the homeless person?
Jesus! I'm starting to reconsider my cohabitation arrangement.
Are you suggesting that you wish to become homeless? I have a shovel.
Jesus!
That came across a lot more threatening than it was intended.
It really did! Wow! Tell me how you really feel, Cat. Actually, just don't. Just don't.
No worms. Where are all the friggin' worms?
Winter's good for worms.
I'm not in winter yet. I'm in autumn.
I know, I was just making a comment.
Do I need this bone? I needed this bone. I needed this bone good.
There is no helping you.
It's really not.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but it better not be contagious.
I'm assuming then that our silos are full. Yes, they are full. We have spent an entire day bloody watering crops. Alright, so we need to sell all of this. Well, not all of it. I'm keeping the stuff that'll give me stamina tomorrow, but that can go. I've done everything that can be done with that. Those can go. I need to start working on getting in with Emily. Put those in the jelly fire. Put that in the egg smusher. And we're good. No, wait. Okay, I've got more jelly. Before I go putting that in there, I'm just going to quickly check my little graphic to see which Gowron meme is the most popular. No, where is Emily? Emily, you enjoy very similar to Penny actually, mayonnaise.
Also, any precious rocks.
Any precious rocks? Typical female.
I haven't tested quartz though. I don't think she likes that though.
Quartz is hardly precious.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I haven't tested that, but she likes like topaz, aquamarine, and stuff.
Cool. 1400 gold for wandering around over the day. That's not bad, you know, if we were still in week 1 of our first spring. Emily's hippiness and her hair is growing on me. Well, her hair's technically growing on her, but I'm growing partial to it. Hey look! All of our watering that we just finished. We have to do it again. Yeah. I can't even pretend to be enthusiastic about that. Did we have another sunflower? No, we planted them separately. Okay. I suppose it's good that we can just kind of keep planting sunflowers, though. It's the plant that keeps on giving. At worst case, you break even with it. Best case is you make more out of them. Have you finished? No, you're not ready yet. Out of water already. What are we, an Eastern States Fire Service? You just water our crops with thoughts and prayers, right?
Too soon, dude. Too
Dear God, I need my cold watering can. And we're getting new music too. I don't think I've heard this one yet. Well, I know I've heard this one in a previous playthrough, but I don't think I've heard this one yet this world. So I think we do unlock new music as we play through the timeline. Of course. Can we eat the sunflower? We can eat the sunflower! Of course we can eat the sunflower. Sunflower seeds are a thing. I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I see this space up here and it's like, oh, I can fit more cranberries in there. So we need to find Shane. I need to work out what else I can give Shane now that I'm out of chili. Red mentioned, was it cheese?
No, once you have cheese, mix it. I say mix it with the I think it's peppers, and then you get a really, really good high return product.
You know, I'm just wondering what I do. What else I can give Shane now, because I haven't got frozen tears yet or a crystallarium, and I've run out of chili to give him. I think that's it. Water the scarecrow. It's probably the same scarecrow too. Hi, Lich King. How are you?
I'll spell you're an idiot.
I'm apparently starting to feel exhausted. I'm actually doing really well, thank you for asking. I have streamed earlier today. I streamed 3.5 hours, took a break, and I'm back now. Probably until I pass out and my unconscious head knocks the end stream button on my keyboard. That's it. Go big or go home. Okay. Let's see if we've got any chili that we could give Shane. We got some more mayonnaise. We'll pinch that. So we can give those to Emily. And we have a chili. Fantastic, so we can give that to Shane as well. I think we may have already given him 2 gifts this week, in which case we'll put that one aside. Also have a look in Pierre's shop and see what he's... Sigh, actually caring about these peasants. Push him out of the way. Good girl. Yeah, fuck off, Wheels. Of course I was watching you painting. You were there and there was a bush nearby. What else did you expect? Let's see. Naturally I'm an asshole, but I want to take the wind out of the old guy's sails, so I'm going to back Penny up. I'm also ingratiating myself to a redhead, never a bad thing. That's it, you roll on home, boy. It must be difficult to grow old. It's just a different part of life. Well, you go have your existential crisis somewhere else. I'm gonna try and get in Emily's pants. God, who wants what today? An eggplant. Yeah, if we end up harvesting one in time, we'll take that to Carolyn. What have we got here? Awful, just awful. What have we got in the bin here? Oh, a plum. Hardly wild, they tamed it enough to get into that bin. Oh, and a fuel cell. I'm having a good luck day today. Should have gone into the mines. This is Carolyn. No, this is, Jody. I want Emily, which was this house. Perfect. Feeling a positive energy from a jar of warm white goo I've just handed you? Okay. Don't worry, Carolyn, I'll give you the eggplant soon. Now, trolley boy. No. Yep, I've already given him 2 this week. Fair enough, fair enough. We have to curb our enthusiasm, contain our love, etc. I know, right? Well, never mind flowers or chocolates. Jars of mysterious white goo. That is where it's at now.
Beats bathwater.
I mean, don't even say anything. Just fucking hand it to them.
Still beats bathwater.
Bathwater's not a hard one to beat.
I know, but still.
I should totally just leave a bucket in the corner of the shower and sell, you know, Gamer Boy shower water. Well, next rainy day we get, we're going to head back down into the mines and hopefully knock another 5 or 10 levels out. Hey, Spot. Anything? Oh, we've had a good day for salmon berries. That one. Hello, Nugget. Is that Nugget? No, it's Tender. I can't even tell my own chickens apart. Not that they're identical or anything. Put that up. I mean, thanks to Nugget and Tender, we really have an endless source of pleasing Emily right here. Which is good. But I really need to work on upgrading this. With that in mind, let's go back to harvesting what resources we can. And not spending them as we go for a change.
You're the one who needed 20 million fucking silos.
20 million. Rounding up a little.
You have 2 chickens.
Exactly, and they each need a silo plus 1 for a spare in case another explodes or something.
Knowing you, I actually consider that.
Nope, we would not actually have made that. I'm glad I stopped. Field snack. Fill my tummy. Gonna hit it from this side so that it doesn't fucking disappear onto the cliff. We can also get that now. Oh dear. Get that. What can we nom this time? Oh yes, all the salmon berries. And it's Thursday, we'll have the travelling caravan tomorrow. Yay! I think I've worked out how the trees fall. They seem to fall in the opposite direction to where you're standing, so if you're sort of 1 pixel too far to the left or to the right of it, it will fall in the other direction, and you can actually manipulate the game just that little bit. See, I want this tree to fall to the left, so I'm going to stand a bit on the right. And it fell the other way. Totally. God damn it. Oh, so science failed us. Oh, that'll give us a field snack. Yoink. Which we can nom. Keep us going a bit longer. Really, you're just determined to piss me off right now. There. Oh, that actually broke the fence. Whoops. I didn't mean that. There. And now we'll make our field snack. And go a bit longer. Do we have any more maple trees?
Oh.
What happened?
I needed instead of the watering can.
Oh, rip.
That was the first thing I did, so it's okay.
Note to self, don't water crops with an axe.
Shut up! It's midnight almost, leave me alone.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have gotten the watering device mixed up with an axe, you know, in a water fight with the kids.
I'm not using an axe on the kids.
But hilarity!
But no!
Fucking hell, you're so boring.
You really concern me sometimes.
I need to work on filling in that gap. This sometimes bullshit worries me. I want the maple tree this time. There's 2 votes for axe on the kids. I mean, in times like this, we really need to ask ourselves, what would Dangerously Funny do? I think Red's afraid that she knows the answer to that question. I like them too, babe, but, you know, sacrifices have to be made. Whitey's got to pay and all that. Put our jelly in the thing. That can go. I'm going to keep the sunflower because that's the thing I can actually use. The mayonnaise I'm going to keep because I can give that to Emily. And we're going to plant these seeds somewhere over here. We've got a space that we actually regularly water as it is. Building supplies can go away. We're going to need to dig up a lot more stone, realistically, if we have any intentions of upgrading our coop. I also think we're going to have to upgrade to dig up a fair bit more copper as well. I don't actually recall if we need copper to upgrade our coop. Yeah, it's getting late.
How are the puppies?
Day 4. We have made a princely sum of... Hang on. Oh my god, I put the copper in the fucking shipping bin and not the furnace.
Are you? Well done. And you gave me shit about using an axe instead of a water.
Oh. Well, just to keep it fair, I promise that I will, the next time I make this mistake, I will put the kids in the shipping bin instead of the copper. Oh, I love it.
The shipping bin. Shit.
Oh, Jesus. I'm an adult. Well, we can harvest some things apparently. The bok choy.
How much copper did you lose?
10.
Bars?
Sorry?
Bars or
Or... Sorry, it's really hard to hear you over the music when it plays in my headphones, sorry.
That's alright. I just wanted to see how badly you fucked up.
Oh, badly. But if you really cared about tracking my failure, you'd be watching it.
I'm playing it!
Excuses.
Leave me alone. What?
Well, we've harvested the bok choy. I should look up what we need to do with that now. I don't think there really is much that we need it for. I don't think it fits in a bundle anywhere. Ah, this tedious daily ritual. Thank you, Blood Angel Veronis. It's out of necessity. I find if I organize it like this, then I can water it more effectively. I mean, it's still gonna, you know, suck half the day. But at least yeah, it's... You know what I'm trying to say, it's nearly midnight here. Dude, that's been the mantra of the last couple of hours of gameplay. I was hoping I'd have had at least an iron one, a steel one, by the start of autumn, but I just didn't get enough adventuring done to rack up the steel, and it doesn't help when I'm literally throwing away my copper ore. I don't have any iridium. I can use normal sprinklers, but the loss of garden space, I just can't bring myself to do so little. So I slog it out with this. Once I have a supply of iridium and iridium sprinklers, then you bet I will have sprinklers everywhere. My other farm is an example of that. Tier 2 sprinklers are pretty average as well. That was something I was talking about with Ghost in the stream earlier. I definitely appreciate the wisdom of getting to the tier 2 sprinklers and laying them down and getting any sort of income going, because they really do make it a lot easier. Then you can be adventuring, digging up more stuff and upgrading more quickly. But the cost of those sprinklers is paradoxical. You need the sprinklers to free up the time to get the resources to get the sprinklers. Yeah, my greenhouse in my other world is full of ancient fruit. For that very reason it's just the money crop. And outside I believe I've got star fruit. After this day I'll quickly hop over to that world just to have a look. This fucking seed right here is obstinately refusing to do anything. This is me. This seed represents me. It doesn't want to go out. It doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to lie in bed. Now, I'm sorry, seed, but if I've got to get up an adult, so do you. Yeah, that was something I did as well. I think I had 4 statues of perfection. 4 or 5 of them. I reckon that's been patched out now though. From what I've heard, that and a lot of other exploits have been patched out of the game. I'm sure you can mod it in, but for me mods kill the challenge. If you're going to go to the extent of installing mods for things like that, then you might as well just open up the cheat console. Now, what's the difference between typing IDKFA versus installing a WAD that just puts a BFG under every door? Yeah, but how easy do you want it? If you've got the greenhouse, you're pretty well set. The greenhouse and sprinklers filled with ancient fruit. I admit I defer to DF a lot because, well, he's done the science and I'm still relatively new to the game. But it worked out to something like 30 or 40 grand worth of produce every 14 days just for having the ancient fruit there. Don't think I didn't see those worms. Alrighty then. Do we need any of these? I don't think we need any of these things. Sashimi, mead. Mead is delicious, by the way. Mead is fucking delicious. I don't think we need any of these things, though. No. Nope. I know we don't need it for those. Hey, to each their own. I don't drink a hell of a lot. I think the last time I drank mead, I was still married to my last wife. And last time I drank alcohol generally would have been... Actually, no, it was only a couple. It was only last week. Sorry, I take that back. Because I have had there have been a couple of occasions where I have had a drink with dinner over the last few months, but other than that, I'm not the kind of person that gets home and just opens a drink. My view is that if your life is at that point that you need an alcoholic drink to survive a day, you need to get help. We have 3 worms, right? Fuck you. That's more like it. Fuck you. Could have at least given us another chicken to put up in our house, but no. Oh, Jesus, mate, that sucks. Like, that's an understatement, I know. There are no words for just how messed up that is. And sadly, you're not alone. I don't know if you've followed anything else I've posted on YouTube or here, but my day job is a family lawyer. And I see a lot of that stuff every day. And it never gets easier. It never gets easier to see it, or to know that it's there and that there is nothing that anyone can do about it because it's adults making their choices. Man, you've been through a lot. I'll take this to Emily. Now, is there anything through here? I need to be mindful that these bushes will eventually produce fruit as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Emily. What am I doing? I'm finding a piece of bread to beat you with, clearly. No, I don't want Haley. I want your more attractive sister. Apparently I'm not good enough friends with Emily yet. She won't let me into her private space. I know, right? I wonder where she'll be. Oh, she'll be working in the pub. It's Friday. Get out of the way, Marnie. There we go. Another day, another jar of white goo. Drink up. We'll take this stuff back home. I can see the bush getting ready to sprout fruit. Nerds are where it's at. Okay, that's why I ended up with Penny in my last world, was the redhead nerd. So this time I'm going with Emily. The blue hair does it for me. That's where I put the mushrooms. Keep hold of the pepper for Shane. Put that in the ocean chest, which is here. Put that away there. I don't know, blondes never really did much for me, to be honest. Let's see. Well, I think we're done for the day. Not really much else we can achieve yet. What's the weather tomorrow? Cloudy and windy with chunks of butterfly floating through the air. I'm going to move you there. That just feels a little more balanced. And that can go there. No, move that back. I don't know. Not bad at all. That's a valid point. I think at the end of the day we all have a thing for the people that we just happen to click with. And quite often that comes out of nowhere. Eggplant, I can give Carolyn the eggplant now. Amaranth isn't quite ready. Those cranberries are looking good. Corn is doing well. Ah, that time of the day. Q whinging about the lack of sprinklers. Any job that makes you get rid of pink hair is not worth having.
The one you want would make you do it.
Sorry?
The one job that you would like would make you do it.
Well, I wouldn't have my pink hair by then. I'll have grown out of my pink hair phase. But then it'll be a light purple and they'll be okay with that because it'll contrast well with the white uniform.
I really worry about you sometimes.
The difference between brown and black is almost imperceptible anyway. The internet can be a useful place sometimes when you're looking for information. So red is a natural redhead.
Hence red.
Yup, hence the red. And my secretary in my first firm was a natural blonde.
Well, you live with what, 4 redheads?
Pardon?
I was gonna say half the family is redhead.
Yes, well, so Red's a redhead. 3 of my stepsons are redheads. One has moments where he passes for strawberry blonde. I have the redhead gene. And according to Red, I have some red hair.
You do. Just strands here and there.
In the same way that my daughter has the occasional grey hair.
Redheads? Stubborn? No. We're a delight.
I think any redhead I've ever met would be offended to be called stubborn, as though they were that easy to get on with.
We're generally just assholes.
My hair was the same. My baby photos are bright blonde. And I lost that. I lost that shit very quickly.
Like, never one of you guys to those.
I can hear Spot in the... Oh, there he is. Oh, apricot. And one of our many apples, finally. Right, now there were 2 bundles that needed apples. Not the animal bundle. Not the autumn crops bundle. Fodder, I need 3. We've got 1. Not the animal bundle. Exotic foraging. I know there were 2 that needed apples.
Try artisan.
I've already finished artisan, I believe.
That could have been the other one. There's one that needs a shit ton of fruit.
Fodder, enchanter. I think I've finished it with something else then. Oh, that's cool too. Maybe let it grow out and see what it is naturally. That's also not a hint at the origin of your username by any chance. Hey, Spot. Put this stuff away. Oh, we've got more jelly to pick up. What can we turn into jelly now? Plums. Let's throw both of those in. We've got eggs to turn into mayonnaise. And we have an eggplant to give to Carolyn. I'll spank my ass and call me Cthulhu if I don't agree with you. Eight. See, these don't seem to be too seasonal. I don't know what season that half of these fruit would come up in now that they all appear in that cave, and exclusively in that cave. The apple, I'm actually going to put the apple aside because the apple's going to go in there for when we inevitably find 2 more. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I followed the logic of that one, mate. Like, no offense. Is that just a general sense of respect? You know, I'm of the mind that it's all well and great to not follow a particular set of beliefs or a particular canon, but that doesn't stop you from actually still just paying it the courtesy of just generally respecting it and not going out of your way to offend against it. 30 copper ores. Who do you think you are? My fucking shipping bin? So I've missed feeding my eggplant to Carolyn, apparently. I am sad. Let's go see what Pierre has. That's a cool floor. I like that floor. I like that wallpaper too. It's very, very pink. I'm going to grab that. Why don't I check birthdays? Good idea. Fortunately, Emily's is not anytime soon, apparently. I did get Penny's birthday. We gave her a sweet pea for her birthday. I remember I got Shane's birthday, I think it was. How are we doing with birthdays? So we're doing well with these three. Emily will get there. Saturday evening. Oh, hey, can we give you another one just out of... No. Well, I'll talk to you. Can I talk to you? That's not all that I hope takes root. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This is a very healthy perspective. We have another Nautilus fossil. Oh, that fucking 4 o'clock. I've missed the blacksmith again. Grumble, grumble, rabble, rabble. I'll go home via the part around Robin's house so that we can see if we have a dinosaur egg. I hold out hope. Another star fossil. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Missing that blacksmith is such a pain in the ass. Nothing up here. And again, I missed the bush at the end of the season. God damn it. Hey there, Maru. Toddle around here. It was worth the toddle. Right, so plums appear to be an autumn one. Can we give you a thing while you're there? Purple, you like purple? No, we can't even give you a gift. Fine. Oh no, it'd be a real shame if all of these flying chunks of butterfly fell into your fire and, you know, spread it and your tent went up. Oh no. Oh, worms. Yep, I know the backstory to Abigail. I wonder, can we dig this up from here? Nope, we have to unlock quests to actually get those things now. Fair enough, fair enough. Actually looking forward to unlocking all of what one could reasonably say as most of the new content so that I can watch the new Dangerously Funny videos without spoiling anything. Shipping bin. I don't have much copper ore to offer you, but please take what I have. We have another egg. Right, so large eggs just default to a gold mayonnaise, which is fine by me. I can throw these in the shipping bin actually. Bit more gold to play with for the caravan lady tomorrow. While I'm thinking about it, we really don't need all of these eggplant now. We can just keep the gold one. Same with the bok choy. Plum will just keep the top tier of each. Like so. What other gold star shit do I have? None. Right, good. Nope, 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 I need that for Shane. That was close. Can I fill this up at the kitchen sink?
The watering can?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just spilled it all over the floor. There we go. Good night, Spot. That was a decent haul. Ah, my energy drink has run out.
That's probably a good thing given the time.
Bah. I don't drink them a lot, but I enjoy the taste of this one. Even if it did leave me all head spinning earlier. Ah, that time of the day. Give me a rainy day so I can go caving again, game. Get this done, check the traveller, the caravan, and then we're going to hit up the caves anyway. If we can clear 5 levels, then hooray. If not, oh well. But it can't be a bad move. Yeah, that's just a part of aging, of growing old. facing up to the inevitability of our own mortality. I will thank you to take your existential crisis over to deck beside Penny with hers. Yeah, it happens to all of us at some point. That's it, water the scarecrow. Get it nice and moist, Cap. What do we have in our inventory? Nothing we can eat. We have a rock. We can eat the rock. I know, right? Maybe. I need to grab something to nom while we're doing this. Oh, this blue fruit looks good. Or this solitary apple that I have. Eating that couldn't possibly fuck me over at all, could it? What have we got in our autumn chest that we can nom? Blackberries. Salmon berries. I remember you talking about that in... I actually think it was one of my earlier streams of this. I'm still waiting for Factorio to hit a price that I actually care to pay for the experience of banging my head on a brick wall for many, many hours. Right, done. Finally. It's only halfway through the bloody day. Oi. That's it. Water the area around it so that the cat trips, falls face first into the bowl and drowns. See iron. Oh yeah, oh! Large goat milk. Does that work for the, thing? For the bundle? And a rare crow. Okay, quickly looking up whether the large goat milk is required. Yes, it is! Ha! Goats just became audios. A brim, do we need one of those? Yes, have I used the brim yet?
Night fishing.
Night fishing, thank you. I have already purchased and applied the brim. Coconut we've done. That table plant looks cute. And a rare crow, but I don't need the rare crow. I appreciate how rare that rare crow is. Actually, I don't think that one is terribly rare. I think we can buy that one in the winter sale thing, where I'll have more money at my disposal. Right, well, we've got the large goat milk. The fishing bundle was an absolute headfuck, and Red, I got lucky and I was able to buy my sturgeon both in my main world and in this one. Hey Medea, how are you? Red actually fucking clearly hated herself, and I did try to talk her out of it. You know, friends don't let friends self-harm and all that. But she actually caught the sturgeon legit. The rest of it's not too bad. The rest of them, if you actually bother to fish, you will find them, you will catch them. And it's a thing. But that sturgeon was an asshole.
Pretty pro at fishing now, though.
Pardon?
Pretty pro at fishing because of it now.
Well, that's it. It's a trial by fire. Put these away. Don't need to take that down or that. Yeah, I had the top tier rod, but the fish itself was just an absolute prick. You see tutorials online of people agonizing over it. Anyone who's actually done that one legitimately on their own, fucking credit to you. As far as I am concerned, it is a legitimate game mechanic that I can also buy it from roving traders and merchants at fairs. And I'm sticking with it. Oh, thank God I did actually pack that. Of course, I didn't bring torches, because why would I need that? Oh, I'm in the ice levels anyway, I don't need torches. I can live with this rate of progression. I know this is the false sense of security phase of the area. I love being able to buy things like that too, but I do like to earn them where I can. The sturgeon was one of those cases of me going, nope, I am not going to manage this legitimately, I'm not even going to try.
To be fair, you had watched me bash my head against that brick wall though.
Exactly. Oh, a frozen geode, I believe I need that for a bundle. Might as well pick these. Get plenty of rock from this, if nothing else. I'm glad I upgraded my pickaxe. Thank you to Red for the suggestion.
Welcome.
That's where I find out that I'd already uncovered the stairs up here. Oh, hell no. Oh, I had actually uncovered the stairs. Jesus Christ. How much energy did I waste doing that? And this level's apparently not fucking around at all. The joy, though, with the stairs right there is neither am I. I will grab the ore. I will grab the loot. Such loot as is available. Then I shall GTFO. I think you might have mentioned that previously. I have played no more Final Fantasy now than I did when we last discussed it, though. I don't see myself playing a Final Fantasy... To be clear, I do not see myself playing a Final Fantasy game, really ever. I do not have the patience for JRPGs. Oh wait, I want to swing my fucking thing down if you don't mind, game. Thank you. I don't know why every time I swung it was facing me upright. Ooh, a crystal fruit. Wonder what the fuck that is. Final Fantasy is a red thing for sure. Mindful that I don't want to accidentally run up the stairs. If I can see stairs down though, I'm going to sprint for them. I cannot, so we're going to work on... Oi, oi, oi. Back in your corner, you little shit. You adorable little shit, but you're still a little shit. At least we're gathering rock while we're doing this. Yay, stairs! So we get the 5 levels, that's something. Now that we've got the stairs, I am going to probably quite stupidly push on for a little bit and see what else we can get from this level before we turn back and go home. We can nom these. I have never made it very far in Skull Cavern. I haven't needed to though either, to be blunt. I think the only incentive pre-patch for Skull Cavern was because it was a source of iridium. And once you had unlocked a Statue of Perfection, well, you really didn't need that. Whereas now that the Statue of Perfection glitch, I'm sure, has been patched, I think there'll be more of a reason to go into Skull Cavern. Oh, another frozen geode. Hey, little buddy. And a winter root. So that's a couple of things for the winter foraging bundle right there. Another frozen geode. Another frozen geode. Having a very good luck day today. And we'll be home in time for tea.
Do not jinx it.
I know, right? As I'm starting to feel exhausted. I'll just drink this large goat milk I'm carrying for some reason.
You bloody would.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, but you would.
Let's see if we can get down here without expending any of our energy. We cannot, and there is nothing worth grabbing down there. There's just a little boy slime. Quartz. We have quartz, thankfully. Emily likes quartz. Emily also likes jars of goo, and we have gold star jars of goo at our disposal. That was a really, really good, impulsive little trip there. Go us! It's getting late. Good for it. Let's see. Autumn crops. Nope. Animal bundle. 2 more. We need a cow. A cow and a... If we can upgrade to bunnies. We still need bunnies. Firstly because, well, bunnies. Secondly because they give us both wool and rabbit's feet.
I don't think they give you wool.
Yes, they do. They give you wool every now and again. Well, they used to. They used to give you wool more often than they gave you rabbit's feet. And we want the boiler room for the other one. I don't know if that's been patched out, but it certainly was the case before. We're still 1 batwing shy. I wanted a frozen tear, not a frozen geode. Typical.
You do need a geode for one of them.
Yeah, I've already used that one.
Okay, sorry.
All good. You didn't know. Mindful of the time. I want to go grab that one, but I cannot afford the delay. We will be to the minute as it is. It's plenty to pick up in the morning, though. Realizes I hadn't watered my crops or something. Alright, and good night. Another non-rainy day, you obstinate fucker of a game. Yay, finally a rainy day tomorrow. I like the mechanic they introduced in Minecraft actually, where if you don't sleep, then phantoms start to attack you. I thought that was pretty cool. Also, it's a new week, we can go and force our goo down Emily's throat again. One of those, we're a long way off of having enough slime. That's the inventory. No, it's not the inventory. Why the fuck is that there? It's entirely the wrong chest. We'll take that to the museum, take that to Emily. I'll put that there for now. That. Actually, we'll smelt that. That's enough to upgrade a tool right there. We've got 2 things to donate to the museum, we've got 1 to put in the thing, we've got something to give to Emily, we're doing pretty well. Something for Emily and for Shane today. It's blackberry season, I lost my basket, can you find it? Linus. Yes, we can find it and we'll put it over the fire. Oh, I need to go and grab my handy dandy watering. Yes, hit the floor, you hit that floor good. Cat, go smash now. Where did I put... There it is. We're ready to harvest. Let's see what all this is worth. Oh, and you're ready to harvest too. What am I doing? Harvesting. I have never actually played Minecraft to a stage that I get phantoms. I just don't go that long without sleeping in the game. But I think it's cool that they introduced a mechanic where if you get that fatigue, that you can just kind of, you know, perceive them in that way. Mail's got a really good series of stream VODs on his YouTube channel actually of that. He has a pet phantom at one stage. Highly recommend checking out his I can't call it a let's play, there's no commentary, but his stream of it. Right, let's hose this shit down. You know the drill. We have a few patches less to water today, thanks to having harvested the amaranth, but we might as well plant cranberries in there. That's 18 more cranberry seeds we can get. And while I'm thinking about it, while I'm over here, let's start these going as well. They honestly didn't seem that difficult to kill when I was watching Mail. No, I'm playing so conservatively at the moment anyway because it's just... Well, because I'm playing hardcore in my Let's Play of it. I fear everything. Oh yeah, I imagine on mass they'd be a pain in the ass like anything. There's almost a ragdoll effect to being hit in that game as well that can really, really put you out. remember one point in... I can't remember which of the two it is, but one of Kiko's earlier hardcore runs, he finds himself caving, and out of nowhere zombies attack, and he finds himself down to half a heart. But once they get in close enough to hit you, it can be really hard to unfuck that situation. I'm starting to feel exhausted already because I'm fucking hopeless. What can we do about this? We can drink some wine. Tipsy, of course. I didn't put the hops in the vat after all that. Whoops. Next time it does its thing, someone in chat remind me I need to put the hops in. So that we can satisfy the thirst of the mighty Pam. Of course we are. Let's see if there's anything in our cave to nom. I need to hit a point in the game where I get a star fruit already. Oh yes, it's blackberry season. Now we need just one bunch of amaranth. Thank God we only need the one, but it's a Monday, so she's not going to be anywhere near anywhere that we'll ever find. Because it's Marnie. You're funny. Seriously though, that's more of a useful reminder than anybody else has ever given me in chat, so... Nearly done. Oh my god, why am I watering the fucking torch to my... Oh my god. Meanwhile, we have trees we can apply tappers to now, finally. We'll start that. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm one of those people, I need to put them all on at the same time so that they will all complete at the same time. Hello, forageables. Now, Linus's basket is just around here. And I see berries. And so it begins, frantically clicking on all of the things because they will drop things that we can nom. I would love to do that. There has to be a mod for that. Wouldn't be surprised if DF himself had friggin' programmed one. Before it gets too late in the day, let's do the things that we need to down this end of town, and then we will head up that way. But while it's business hours, we need to take care of business. 20 copper ores. Not a fucking hope, Clint. Can barely hold on to the ones I've got. Let's see. Wow. Okay, they're sold. We literally just need one bunch of that. want 18 cranberry seeds. Whoops, so we ended up with one more because I can't fucking count. That is a nice flooring. That is a nice cozy wallpaper. Not that I needed another wallpaper. Alright, so firstly we want Emily. It's 3 in the afternoon. She should be at work, but she is not. Get to work, Emily. Carolyn, who no longer has any interest in my eggplant. Sniffle. Oh wait, come back. I've got goo for you. Woo, what did we get last week? We gained a heart. Yay! I need to find Shane for blue chickens. It's literally the theme of this Let's Play. It's not let's check out the new 1.4 content. No, it's the quest for blue chickens.
At least you've made peace with that now.
Yep. Harvey, just take a hint and throw yourself in the fucking river already. There comes the point in everyone's life where they need to stop thinking about something and just do it, and you'll never guess what time it is! So we'll try again fucking tomorrow for the shop, for the blacksmith and for the museum. How do I know what's your favourite? Dude, if you're going to keep asking that, I am going to bury my pickaxe in your brain. What have we got around here? We need to go into the community centre to put the bat wings in. Let's get that done. Fear me, little helpless dynamos. That was an easy one. I imagine the next easy one will be one of those essences. I should... We're on our way past anyway. Wow, cultural appropriation much? We can pretend we're in one of those World Vision ads. Wait, can I... No. Yeah. Poor impoverished cat walks 8 hours a day with a basket on his head to water his fucking plants. Alright, in you go. Oh. Can't even drop it. Fine, there you are. Means a lot to you. How much is a lot? Apparently not a lot. There are no real bushes up here. Couple over there. So this autumn has been a really good one for forageables. While we're here, we might as well plant these. we go. We can water those on our way back. Fill this up. Hey, Spot. And I am going to be very compulsive about getting all of these blackberries because, wow, these are going to be a really good source of energy while we're caving. Out of my fucking way, all of you. Thank you. I see you hiding there. One and two. That one's not even trying. Hello, Hat Mouse. Have we unlocked any other hats? We've unlocked a couple. A cowgirl hat. That would look so good on us. I love the good old cap. It's perfect for me. Still not going to buy it because, you know, that costs money and I'm cheap. Oh my lord. Yay for a rainy day tomorrow. Finally. Means I can spend the day, you know, running my errands and picking up whatever berries there are. I forget how long berry season goes for. I'm pretty sure it's only 3 days. And Positive Red will correct me if I'm wrong.
Red is enjoying the fact she finally has an upgraded watering can.
What level?
Just a couple.
It's still a quality of life improvement.
It literally took me till halfway through summer to get a rainy day.
Ouch. Oh, that's sad. I could have upgraded my watering can now that I think about it. I would have had my 5 iron bars if I'd done things a little bit sooner. RIP. Oh, it's midnight. I should care about this.
Still uses all my bloody energy though.
Until you've unlocked Starfruit, you don't really notice much difference. Well, I think it's the combination of Starfruit, and by the time you have Starfruit, you've unlocked those higher levels of watering can, which use less energy per grouping of things that you're doing. One, two, three. And we're done. We can go to bed. So this flooring and this walling, I'm going to apply the wall there. And the floor I'm going to apply... Ew, I wish I could take that back.
What'd you do?
Oh, I picked a really hideous floor that I thought wasn't going to be hideous. And it's the floor equivalent of that fucking bile yellow that people think looks good on cars. Alright, so we'll put those there because they are not going in the wine thing. We'll look at all of the things that we don't need to water for a fucking change. Just all this stuff to harvest. As we do a little victory dance of harvesting. Yes, that shade of yellow. The shade of yellow that only parents really seem to get to. there was one, the senior partner of my first firm, after a few years upgraded his car to, typical of that age. It was a Lexus, it was a 4-wheel drive, but it was it was called volcanic bronze, and it was the identical shade of off brownish, blackish, tarry colour that babies crap for the first day or two after they're born. Ooh, sunflower seeds. We'll put those down. We've learnt pepper poppers. Fair enough. I'm assuming.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Ah.
Very easy cash.
1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Town Fair in the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town, but not the governor. He only comes for annual Piss in the Soup Day. If you'd like, you can come set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items. They best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display and whether or not the mayor's jocks are in there. Fair starts at 9 AM. Don't miss it. Mayor Lewis. To be fair, at the time he bought that, he had just bought a townhouse in North Adelaide as well for his daughter, whom was just getting married. I don't think she was pregnant yet at that point, but she was just getting married. So there was probably an element of nesting in there. You might have been onto something there, Medea.
Nesting, colorblind, tasteless. Same.
Pretty much. Happy little chickens. Oh, well, we've still got a little bit of time before things open. Let's put eggs away. Down here, got momentarily lost there. Do the round of all the bushes again, because they will have repopulated overnight. Well, some will have, some will regenerate, otherwise different ones will have fruit upon them. That's the sound of another battery in the morning. God, I will never forget that. Embarrassing story time. Remember it was after the ensign was born, she had to spend a few days in an intensive care unit, just something with her tummy wasn't quite going well. And then when they released her, her first night on the ward with her mum. Her mum's finished doing something. I'm bouncing her on my leg, and she wasn't settling very well, so I started rubbing her back. And just as I realized what I was doing that had caused her to then settle on my lap, I realized that what I was doing was rubbing her back with that circular motion in the lower part of the back that stimulates things processing through a bit more quickly. Just in time for her to give me this really relieved smile as she then let loose a number 3 that hit the fucking ceiling. Her nappy literally exploded in a geyser of fucking biological waste that to this day, 10 years on, still stains that pair of jeans. And provides a source of embarrassment for the father to inflict upon her to anyone who will listen.
Including the whole internet.
But the important bit is, I settled her.
We thought those were the hard days.
I know, right? I don't think Emily likes any of this stuff. Should have kept that quartz on me.
Do you have a topaz or aquamarine?
No, I don't have any gems on me. I love the way you seem to think I just have this stockpile of precious stones on me at all times. I have no precious stones. I haven't unlocked any precious stones.
Just because you know.
I fail. Think of it as an extension of adulthood for me. I fail at this terribly. Nearly sold my blackberries.
Why are you playing your infantry the night before?
Yeah, well, forward thinking isn't exactly my strong suit either. Sell those and those. So what are you selling? That flooring's not much better than what we have. Oh, that's so gross that happens to every single parent ever. I remember putting my my youngest stepson in the bath just in time for him to crap in the fresh water.
I forgot about that.
I haven't.
You're so scarred by it.
Just checking my graphic to see what I can give Emily. I do have I do own a topaz, I'm just not carrying it any more than I'm carrying a mayonnaise. I'll have to come back to appease the Emily god. Really should look up what else I can give Shane too, actually. Shane, where are you? There you are. Coffee. Oh, blackberries. Huh. I've got a couple of those.
I don't think you have any.
So Shane, I'm good. I can satisfy his needs. I will make the pilgrimage back home to obtain an appropriate tribute for the Emily god. It's not so much force as probably consensual non-consent at worst. You know, I just hold it out and offer it at the end of the day. She seems happy to accept it. She seems overjoyed by my mayonnaise, in fact.
Wow. This is a new low even for you.
Was that literally called Gemite? Like, are we really getting that desperate for names? Oh, Geminite, okay. We've got 5 bars. We were on a rainy day. I should have checked tomorrow's weather. Fuck my life. So we're not going to be back in time now to get anything upgraded. Throw you there, you there, you there. Oh, and you there. Where's the space we'll put you there? We have the bear and a skeleton. I would work in that office quite happily.
Hell yeah!
Actually, I want to give him the gold ones. I want those chickens quicker.
Where do you get a job in those places? For a friend?
Yes, totally asking for a friend.
Fucking nice.
Anything to pick up here? Nope. Oh, that one. Hurry up, game. We mustn't keep the Emily god waiting too long. I would too. I miss making fresh soup so much. We used to make, because part of making the baby food for the ensign involved cutting up and boiling vegetables all the time. We used it as an opportunity to make fresh pumpkin soup as well with the extra pumpkin. And my god, it was so good. I would love to make fresh tomato soup. That would be really good. I have never made tomato soup before. Yum. I had my very first lamb casserole a few weeks ago. And I can't believe that I had not had... For starters, I can't believe I hadn't had a lamb casserole for so long, or ever. But secondly, it reminded me just how good casserole is. We've done everything there. It was a slow-cooked pot of unlucky dead animal. There. Right. Let's give her a quartz. Actually, let's give her a topaz. She does like topaz, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, she's never been playing ugly before.
We shall give her a topaz. And we shall come back past these and harvest them on our way. But nothing shall get in the way of us paying the appropriate tribute to her Emily-ness. Not at home, you'll be at work. Cottage pie is so good. Yay, she likes that more than my mayonnaise. I shall have to get a crystallarium.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take the door outside because he stinks. Oscar, up. Oscar, no, you're not farting in here and not going to take her outside.
Apparently our canine companion is causing Red some general discomfort.
Oscar, move your lazy ass.
Just a little. Oh, well then I'll just have to make sure to never give Emily my mysterious white goo. I'll have to save it all for Penny even after I've married Emily. I think I'm glad I had my headphones on over that.
Uh-huh. Probably.
We has a bear and a skeleton to put up around the house. Bear. Oh, we can't turn it around, right? Well then the bear can go there. And we have eggs to put there. What is tomorrow's weather? Sun, of course it is. Oh well, so we didn't end up upgrading, but we also didn't screw ourselves over losing a day worth of watering over nothing. No, I'm a firm believer that if they can still make a sandwich afterwards, then I haven't done my job properly. Hold on to all of that, really. Oh, actually, we can sell the mayonnaise. We don't need to keep that now. We're at the other end of the week. What we might as well do, though, is use up the energy we do have. Can't cut that down. Can grab that. We can harvest those. Grab those. And apparently our chickens have eaten something at some point. Which I suppose was inevitable that they would consider that. The trees are getting there slowly. Has our seed sprouted at all? No. Put the algae in our sea box. Yeah, good enough. We're going to sleep. Let's get on with our day of watering shit tomorrow. Oh, level 10 farming. This is different. I don't remember this. Maybe it's... I don't know. Oh, because I picked a different thing last time. Oh, yuck. Alright, we'll go with Shepherd and then I'm going to reset my career thing. So I went with animals because of, you know, I went with animals because... Words, because, Truffles are a thing. Apparently I need to find out how I reset that. I think... Oh, that's in the sewers with Krobus once I've donated so many items. Alright, so we're stuck with a useless profession for a while. Damn it. I can't believe I did that too, in retrospect. So Wednesday, Pierre's will be shut. Because he has nothing short of the highest contempt for his customers. Eggplant that we can harvest. And an ancient fruit and some corn apparently. Let's go fill up our watering can. I don't know why I walked all the way over here for it. Not too bright. check the weather forecast and whether we can upgrade our watering can today. Whether it's really going to matter much at this point, because we'd have to be watering side on to get the full 5 tile benefit out of it now. It's more just bringing it that one step closer to gold. Yep. That time of the day. So today we will do the round of the berry trees again because, well, it makes a lot of sense to do that. We will not need to give tribute to anybody today because we have given our 2 tribute for the week and no one is having a birthday anytime soon. We will take the amaranths around to Marnie, who should finally be home. Bring on winter. Actually, that is something to be mindful of, is I need to have my barn ready by winter so that I can get pigs and have them grown up, ready to go foraging for truffles in spring. Oh, I missed that one apparently. Oh no, if only I had some source of energy. Whatever will I do? And I'm not even going to bother getting the extra cranberry seeds at this point. I have enough to water, I have enough income. I really don't need to go over the top past what I've already done. God knows I've created enough of a problem for myself as it is. Just grab that. Thank you kindly for your fucking pocket change. Does she like us? Not enough to let us into her bedroom. Cut our way through, not messing around anymore. I want the berries. Oh, wow, we've been going for another 2 hours. Grab those. Get to this one. This is a good day for blackberries. What this just made me think of was actually fruit pie, like apple pie, blackberry pie, apricot pie, that type of thing. Now I feel like baking. Well, in theory I feel like going to the supermarket, procuring berries, spending hours friggin' rendering them down into a whatever I can't think of the word now. Rendering them down to the stewed form that you use for a pie filling. Then actually learning how to make the pastry for such a crust for such a pie. And suddenly it's a lot of effort. And at 1:30 in the morning when I've got leftover Chinese food in the fridge, my disposition to learn an entirely new culinary skill set is not the stuff of legend. It's not even really the stuff of a drunk bar story. Hello, future wife. My friend runs a shop in the desert. I think she sells some rare products. Yes, but she's also expensive as fuck to get to. Exactly. There are a few things in life that measure up to the joy of leftover Chinese food. And Chinese food in general. But it's just something about the way the flavors all meld together when it's been left to sit for a while. We're not talking about like days old either, it was only bought this afternoon. I didn't check the weather. Oh, it's Wednesday. Nope. Yes. There's something that was, I think, the mental logic when we got this particular one. But then I think because it's where we live in a massive tourist destination and it's the summer holiday now, and everyone's coming down here. I think because of that, they've gone and dropped their portion sizes a bit to kind of make that little bit extra. And what would normally be a massive serve was a half-filled container this time that it was a comfortable serve, but we didn't have quite the same leftover value, so the leftovers aren't 2 to 3 days worth like we were hoping for. It's been enough to get us through today without needing to really worry about looking too much further afield. Another one that we'll do is Domino's. We'll grab pizza. When we have the childless weekends, we'll drop the kids off, and then there's a Domino's just around the corner from their dad's house. And we'll grab 4 or 5 pizzas and graze on that for the weekend, and we won't need to worry about food. Old school, is that a server or is that your old computer or... RuneScape is another game I haven't played. Don't expect too much life experience from me here. I am sheltered as fuck. Minecraft was up to 1.8 before I even acknowledged it existed. I only started playing Stardew Valley this year. I am not a bastion of gaming knowledge. You want Ghost or Peace for that, most definitely. Now, what am I doing? Selling things by the look of it, like that. And those. I'm gonna keep the mayonnaise. Chickens will be asleep by now. Still got our apricot there. Put stuff away. And it is sleepy time. Nothing spectacular. No UFO either. So tomorrow's weather is clear and sunny. Damn. It's called Auto Grabber. A luxury. It's handy. Put that in a barn and it'll automatically milk and shear. So it's a quality of life thing for sure. Nothing that I'm hugely fussed by though. Sort of World of Warcraft classic. Okay. Next point is I had never played World of Warcraft. So I'm assuming it's sort of an MMO RPG feel. I'm actually yawning. Might play to 2.5 hours and then call it. Also, good to see you, Mail. Yes, I did see you've posted in Discord that that video of the spawner. I need to check that out. I've viewed it on my phone briefly so I can add it to my history and bring it up on the TV when I finish up for the night. The way you approached that ocean monument, by the way, took some friggin' balls. Well, as I said earlier, lurk away, mate. Oh, and you're very welcome. Frankly, better you than me. I certainly have no intention of getting that close to an ocean monument. Maybe if I somehow manage to survive building my lava castle in the nether, then I'll take one of them on. Good, gotta make sure that that one's lurking around when the ensign least expects it. Nope. Put the air conditioner on if you need. Probably getting quite warm under that laptop.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's another day of berries.
Oh, dear.
Surprised you didn't find a way to bring one of them back as a pet. I fully expect that you will have a pet wither. Right, so we need to take one of these sweet potatoes. Which are the ones you like? How so?
Minecraft. The cute noise one.
The ones, oh, the ghasts.
Yeah!
Keep those. Sell that. Oh, I see those cranberries.
Oscar, enough.
Do I want to know?
He just keeps licking his paw.
I'm surprised you haven't already. My god, the berries. Is there berry? Are there berries? Oh my god, my English. My English is terrible. Still that little bit grumpy at myself for picking the wrong farming profession. I don't even know why I did that. I'm robbing myself. I can, but I haven't unlocked the sewers yet. You change professions at that shrine to the left of Krobus. And I agree about the Nether, especially now that you can get brewing stands in churches and villages. There really is no need to go to the Nether. There's nothing... actually no, I take that back because you do still need a wither star, whatever it is, to craft a beacon. If that's something that you want to do in the game. You've got Ghast Tears, which I don't think have any use at all. And Mail, you actually lost one of those. I remember when you remember watching you kill a Ghast from a distance with its own, I think it was with its own fireballs in one of your earliest trips into the Nether. And I could see it drop a Ghast Tear as it died, and you just turned away. But I don't think they have any actual use. And then withers, when you build a wither and kill that, it drops, I think it's a star or it's a something. It's a little small white 4-pointed thing, if memory serves. And that's a critical ingredient for a beacon. Okay, I'm going to go through your bin. Still going through bins. Huh, go me. I remembered a thing.
There's a cool thing that happens with the bins, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. When you see it, you'll know it.
If it ever happens. Is it an RNG based thing?
I don't know. I got it a little while ago.
Okay. I mean, if you're talking about that feature where I can walk up to it and dump all of my copper ore into it, I discovered that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, an ancient drum. Regen potions, thank you. Nether quartz looks pretty cool. I have enjoyed working with nether quartz. I've never used it in brewing. I know it has a brewing use. What does it do in redstone? Does it preserve the current a bit further, or how does it? What was the significance? I don't remember there being something about that. In Netherwart, you need to brew the strange potion, which is what you then branch out from. Well, we've got 200 of these, so awkward potions, sorry. A word to that effect. Peculiar potion. Strange serum. Awkward elixir. Squished worms. Cap got lucky and didn't pass out then because he forgot that he was about to. Hopefully by this time next year we'll have a horse to ride around on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Drink this, and bin that. I am really, really happy that I didn't accidentally cut down a fucking sapling then. I thought that I scrapped the Aether for the end. And then they kind of revisited the idea again with the end cities. The end is frustrating. But I used to think the same thing about ocean monuments as well, and watching Mail bend one of those over like it's one of his dungeon crawlers put it into a whole new light for me. I don't think there was anything in here. No. Let's go boop our chickens. What's that? Oh, it's a weed, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's a bit late for chicken booping, but we can still pick up eggs. I don't even think it's the moon. I think that they were going for an almost Lovecraftian feel to it, like they were with the ocean monuments. And just missed the mark a little bit. Put the hazelnuts in the bin, I guess. Sunny tomorrow, wasn't it? Well, I'm going to go to sleep, and if tomorrow is... if it tells me that the next day is anything other than a form of rain, I shall be calling it. I agree, game, it is getting late. It's 6 AM, it's time for bed. Moment of truth. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow, so I'm going to call it there for the day, because I have now streamed for collectively 6 hours today. And my butt's getting sore in this chair. So I'm going to call it, and I will undoubtedly stream again tomorrow night, because the weekend is a good time to stream.
It's going to be hot tomorrow.
Oh yes, I've got a whole day tomorrow. I'll probably stream a shitload tomorrow. But for now, thank you everyone who's tuned in. This has been a really good one. Both streams today have been an absolute fucking blast. And that only happens when I've got really good company like you folks. So thank you very much. And I will see you all in whatever I stream next, which will undoubtedly be Stardew Valley. So I'll see you when I stream Stardew Valley probably tomorrow. Till then, cheers guys.